มันน่าจะเป็นส่วนหนึ่งในชีวิตของผมเลยครับ
ผมเสียสละในกีฬานี้ก็ในเรื่องของเวลาครับเพราะว่าเราต้องทิ้งทุกอย่างไปข้างหลังครับแล้วก็คอนเซนเทรตแล้วก็มีความมุ่งมั่นกับกีฬานี้เพื่อที่จะพัฒนาตัวเองแล้วก็ไปสู่ความสำเร็จครับ
สำหรับต้องมีความมุ่งมั่นแล้วก็ความอดทนแล้วก็ความพยายามครับผมถึงประสบความสำเร็จได้ครับ
พวกเราไม่เคยหยุดไล่ล่าพวกเรามาที่นี่เพื่อพิชิตพวกเราหยุดไม่ได้
Back for the second half. The Jerry Angelatos goals proved so far the difference for Melbourne Arca. They lead by a goal against Thornbury Athletic. Adam Palombi and Tyler Lewis to take you home at the end of tonight where, well, we're not too far away from it. Match day 2 nearing completion. Our third match of the night, and well, it's been rather one-sided all the affairs so far. This one, quite the opposite. As Greg is late upon DeWood.
No foul given either. I'm very lucky.
On Tyler, of course, we've got the most enthralling contests right now on display. A one-sided affair between Moreland and Northern Phoenix to start off the night. Fitzroy continuing on with much of the same in the second clash against Hume. Now find ourselves watching the chess match of Arcu and Thornbury.
Yeah, both teams showed why they're the heavyweights of the competition, so no big surprises.
Ruslan stings the palms of Fataya. Galper's there to ensure it goes in. And Arcu have a commanding 2-goal lead in this contest, only 40 seconds after starting his second half.
Yeah, that's one thing for a goalkeeper. When you palm the ball away, you do not want to palm it into the middle of the danger area, which is anywhere in that front of the D. You want to go away to the sides.
A noticeable absentee from the Arcu bench. Noah Marr is still remaining injured, but Francis Marr is making his way out the arena.
Yeah, 2 goals, game's done apparently.
Well, it might just be he's got his backpack on. He's walking towards the locker room.
Remember, he's coming off an injury as well. It might not be, might not be feeling right, so it might be just best for him to sit the rest of this one out.
And well, he will no longer be at the disposal of Kui Mu.
Still have 3 on the bench, though, Aku, so they're still sitting fine.
Fernandez, Marrero, good position to fire from as he goes wide of Grigg.
Yeah, just drag that one there. They've had a few shots on the counter-attack now, Thornbury, just haven't made the most of it.
Grigg over the top for Galper. Great first touch to Wood. It's a bounce off of Galper. Fernandez, Ruslan. Chip ball for Angelatos. They queue up in the centre for Aku. It's Fernandez. Palmed away by Fatea.
Yeah, that's the difference. That palm away goes towards the sideline instead of being into the middle of the court. It makes a massive difference when you're trying to keep balls out the back of the net.
Less spillage, I suppose, in areas where opposition players are queuing up to try buy a goal as Marrero has DeWood on for the pass. You could see Traslavenia making a beeline forward. And Galatos, Fernandez has found his groove. Galpa, pedestrian pass. DeWood wanted it clear.
Still haven't seen DeWood make an impact on the game. Not the impact we thought he would make, anyway. His first game, though, so he's going to take a little bit of time to gel with his new teammates.
He's made an appearance for Thornbury. He's had an awful lot to do, but it's all about just trying to get comfortable with his Thornbury teammates, and he doesn't mind giving direction, the youngster.
The funny thing is that direction is right. That angle is what you're trying to find. You're trying to find a player on the shoulder of a defender so they can take their first touch forward and then go and have a shot.
Galpa not measured. Marrero on his right has a blocked by Angelatos and prompts a response from the Aku bench.
Looked dangerous tonight, Marrero. Just hasn't come his way yet.
From the corner, tests Grigg. Angelatos quick upon out of Slingsby. Well, Thornbury, you could argue, Tyler, have been building a case for some time to find themselves in an SFE competition. Well, they had a playoffs campaign last season to keep them in championship.
Was that against Aku?
Remembered all for the wrong reasons. I think it was against FC Immortals. I'm not getting this mistaken.
Oh, what, to keep in champion? I can't remember.
It was to keep in championship against the former Immortals at Tomo.
Oh,
Hamza
you're
Swade
right.
was a part of Thornbury at the time.
You're right, you're correct.
And that was one of the more peculiar matches of futsal we've seen in our years at Tomo. Not for the right reasons, of course, but well, Thornbury able to get the job done. They remained in championship and had a fantastic campaign upon starting life here at the Darwin Community Sports Stadium.
They've done the right things. They're a pretty well-run club for the time being. Like, obviously, there's some things that have to improve on, like most clubs that are kind of fresh over the last few years.
Oh.
I was waiting for Roos to take out Fernandez there. It's very close. Marcus, luckily enough, saw it coming and got rid of it. Oh, jumped over it. Yeah, Thornbury doing well, man. Now she's done a really good job. He's built a really good community around himself. Dharma and Luke have helped tremendously. So disappointing to see their women's team disappear this season.
Rooston, Angelatos, Memo, sorry Tyler, just going for a wrestle.
Yeah, both players doing it.
Successive weeks for Aku. It's a spear last week for Connor Irwin. As Slingsby lost it. DeWood has a glance. Has a shot towards goal.
That's a bit more like it. I like to see him take the game on. That's what he was good at heart. And it's what most teams were hoping he would do when they went, if he was to go to them. So I want to see him take teams on. They want to see him try and tear the game apart and break it open, which is what he's good at.
As Paoli enters the mix for Marrero. DeWood, Luong with a heavy press. Lee can't get a foot in. Fernandez can! The captain celebrates. He contributes in the best way he possibly could. And Aku, a firm grip on the game now. They lead by 3.
Yep. I think the way Thornbury playing at the moment, this is going to be very tough to come back from. I mean, we did see it last week, though. They were down by 3, were they? And went bang, 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 and won the game by a goal.
Still time as Galpa collides heavy with DeWood. He knew straight away to the youngster.
I heard that, by the way, over the headset, and these headsets are very much enclosed. That did not sound good.
And well, Galpa looks to be okay, but dare I say, split second earlier or later. That could have been potentially very attractive viewing.
Yeah, and Arco down to 2 on the bench.
Well, Galpa looking worse for wear.
I don't think we'll see Tao come back into this game
For
after that one.
precaution, I think it'd be the right thing to do if you're Kiwimu.
I think Tao will try and come back into this game, by the way, but I don't think it's wise.
You could hear the thud from here, couldn't you?
It was just a slap. It was like 2.
Knee collision.
Yeah.
It's the worst possible. Well, there's never a good injury in any sport, but your knees are certainly something athletes fear to an extent.
Yeah, and Darwood had all the momentum as well. Galpa was turning and just ends up worse for wear.
There's just one thing you never wish on anybody. It's an knee injury.
Don't wish injury on anyone. I mean, it sucks.
Especially not an injury, though. Fatea comes up high. Comes away with the ball. Keep an eye on Galpa. Aku down to 2 on the bench. Could favour Thornbury. Powley holds it up. Might be a chance here for Trin to score, but Greg makes a big save, which prompts another reaction from the Aku bench.
Yeah, big save comes out as well. I mean, he hasn't had a lot to do this game. A lot of shots gone dragged wide, so keep that confidence and keep that focus for the entire game is really important.
Luong. Irwin. Ruslan. Not around Slingsby. Lee's chip for Trin. Fault is out of play. Of course, Tyler Lewis, you're well, let's say acquainted, maybe not be the right word, but certainly know a lot about Western City and the season they had last year in the championship.
I only spent half the season in championship, Adam.
Still know more than what I might about Western City based on the season they had and the performances of Nam Pham and the likes of Aaron Fung also. Some Western City players following the merger. Now with Thornbury.
Yeah, a couple went to Paco as well, so they've got some quality. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, they were really helped out by the inclusions of Daniel Souza and Souza.
But meanwhile, Thornbury do claw one back. It's a former Western City player out of Justin Lee. With a nice finish, mind you, to put them within a 2-goal deficit.
And sorry, just to continue on it, the other thing that benefited them was Preston folding and Dougie Lindbergh heading over to them. Made a big difference for them. Dougie Lindbergh's a very, very good keeper, the Mountain.
Where's he applying his trade now?
He hasn't picked a team yet. By the look of it, they'll finish outdoor season and then look to play again, both him and Daniel, I believe. So they'll be interested. They'll probably end up at somewhere like Paco, I would believe.
That's Lewis's pick.
Or maybe even Hume. They're really good. They play outdoor with Chichek, so it's a possibility they go to him. Who knows?
Still a lot of perhaps players to enter the fray of SFV.
You'll find over the next few weeks, once the outdoor season starts to finish, that most teams will bolster themselves with a couple of outdoor players that love futsal but are contracted where they can't play it during the season.
There's one player that firmly springs to mind when we mention that.
There's a couple. I mean, Corey's been playing the last couple of weeks, but also Arte Ibrahim, but he's just coming off a hamstring injury as well, so interesting to see when he will make his return for Moreland.
He's playing for Pasco Val next week and already had Statman's attention. And perhaps mine as well, that of Matthias Asumsel. We've seen him in glimpses come to games and watch Paco from the sidelines, but with Bulleen finishing their season on Sunday, can we expect him to be involved for Pasco Val next week?
So yeah, we'll find over the next few weeks, and we might find a few outdoor players come in and the futsal lovers. Be interesting to see where they go to. Generally, this second season of the calendar year is generally the season where it's a little bit more even.
Meanwhile, Irwin, great provocative play from the number 4. His pass at the final moment, just letting him down for Aku.
But Thornbury have turned it up a little bit since scoring that goal. They've had a lot more passion and a lot more aggression.
It's well done. From Trin to find Newen. Lee, lovely touch for Powley. It was more like it from the Athletic. Campos continues the move. Numbers even for both sides. 3 against 3. Irwin.
Oh, a little tug back there. Little tug back. Nothing given. Grabbed his shoulder. We just let that one play out there a little bit, Adam. But Connor Irwin, with a Steve. I was about to say it too. He just took the words right out of my mouth. He gets a yellow card for dissent there.
Wasn't happy.
No.
Had a case almost though.
He did have a case.
Steve Irwin.
Stevie boy.
Brilliant ball for Powley. Lovely first touch. It's hit Greg right in the falcon. Square in the face. Fernandez at the other end. Sliding Araku to make sure that they get back on the board, and it's Angelatos to finish.
And Tao Galba did return. I was having a quick chat with him with the microphone off. Copped a hit right below his knee. So it'll be a bit sore tomorrow, but for now, he's going to play through the adrenaline. And comes up trumps there with an assist with a Western United connection with Jerry Angelatos.
Well, it rang true considering at one end it was Lucas Grigg.
Cops one in the mouth and bounces their way. And
didn't taste sweet when it first hit him.
It tasted sweet after it went in the back of the net for him, though.
I'm sure it would have exactly been that, Tyler. And while Aku's recent shift in momentum's just been completely sapped out the arena, Aku go from coast to coast.
Yeah, Thornbury looking a bit flat at the moment. They need something in the next couple of minutes to bring them back into this game. Otherwise, I don't see a favourable result for them at the end of this one. Just over 12 minutes to go.
Still time, of course. Margins in futsal, like in any sport now, can be overturned. No matter what time it might be, as Fernandez crashes into Paoli. Angelatos has Fernandez on the march, cuts in. Wanted Galpa, Slingsby does well.
Yeah, the referees have decided to let a lot of things go in this game, which is fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with them letting the things go, as long as they're consistent the entire way through.
Cross comes in from the corner, nice and short from Fernandez, just rolls out of play. Ruslan getting final instruction from Kuimu.
Yeah, I wonder what that talk's like. They've played together for so long, starting with Vipers and everything, and then went and built their own brand and their own club. And is there much that Kui would be able to tell him?
Well, you'd know more than I would, Tyler, that's for sure.
Both are tremendous, legends of futsal Oz in their own right.
Of course, Vic Vipers still having a fair involvement across the competition, despite not being a club. It's current right now, but
the players are still all around.
True, yeah.
Anthony Brown, Adam Cooper, Christos Apostolakis.
Badagos.
Sorry?
Badagos.
Miggy. Miggy was there
Josh
as well.
Allen.
Scott, Cozzy all both played as well. Yeah, they played a few tournaments. They played AFC over there with them when they were a bit younger.
Milton Sakos.
Yeah, coach.
Sam Milnes.
Sam part of Vipers? It was Milton and Spiro. I don't know if Sam was there. I can't remember. I don't think he was, though.
Kuimu, of course, can't forget. As we mentioned earlier, the manager. Fernandez has Galpa. It's 2-on-1 for Melbourne Aku. It looked like for a brief moment that Fernandez might have scored.
From our angle, it looked like it hit the. We saw the net ripple. Ooh, maybe that's one. Then your hands ahead, and you knew instantly from our end that you'd missed it wide.
So we have a glimpse on what's happening next week across the world of futsal.
Well, you got Sunday first as well. So you got championship on Sunday.
Let's have a glimpse on what's happening across the championship come Sunday. Weefroth decides to be our friend.
Takes a few minutes. It depends. If you're on an iPhone, it takes longer. If you're on an Android, it's pretty quick.
On time, we might shift our attention to the women's competition this Sunday. The fixtures, how are they shaping up?
I know we play Aku at 7 o'clock. That's all I know. And Ravenhall make their debut actually this week into series.
Aku still the opportunity. Slingsby had to clear. Ruslan.
Who has? I could probably work out the games just thinking about it. So you got for championship, you'll have Heidelberg versus Ravenhall. Then Northern Phoenix versus Aku. Pretty sure Fitzroy have the bye, so that would leave Hart versus 1-0.
Have a look at the men's championship just before SFE women's kicks off. Have to get back to that quickly as Luong's inside the D. And it will go through somehow.
Just dribbled in the back of the net, mate.
All the bodies in the way for Thornbury. It was no issue for Luong to squeeze it home. The side formerly of the championship are applying their trade nicely in SFE competition. They've hit 5 on the board.
Goal a minute, mate. That's what you allow. If they can't get it within a goal a minute, then they're in a bit of trouble.
Quick glimpse of the championship this week, and FC Carlton Hart lock horns with Vic Lions at 1:30. RMIT with the 2:40 kickoff against Melbourne Arans FC. Northcote FC round out the show with Footscray FC, with Kensington Eagles having the bye.
Yeah, so and then for the women's, you have Ravenhall Raptors make their debut into series. They play Heidelberg, who come off a big win against 1-0 last week at 5 o'clock. Northern Phoenix for the 7-0 loss to Fitzroy, while Aku ended up beating Carlton Hart. They'll play at 6:30, and then you've got 1-0 versus Hart. Both teams coming off a loss, but Hart did sign Rebecca Davies, so that will be at 8 p.m. So pretty interesting round for round 2 for both championship and the women's.
And when you look at this matchup, Tyler, you certainly thought, well, we certainly saw it be nice and tight for the majority of it throughout the opening half. Glimpses in the second, but once Aku gained control, they really ran away with the result.
Yeah, I did think once the first goal was scored, whatever team was going to take over was, whatever team scored it would take over the game. Thornbury would go with their emotions and their intensity, but if Aku scored first, they would just wear down, which is what they've done.
How does this evaluate Thornbury's performance from last week? Where does it situate Aku, considering Thornbury took a massive scalp last week against Pascoe Vale?
And you'll have people that say it was a fluke. You'll have people say Michael Newell did not play well last week for Michael's standard. Not what we expected Michael to play anyway, like after the way he played last season. So it makes a big difference when he's not playing at the standard that he set for himself last season. I don't know how Pascoe Vale do when he's not playing at that standard. So he's such a good player, and we'd love to see him take steps forward. So it's a bit hard. Like most people in the league would have said Thornbury will be lucky to get a point at the end of it, judging off the players they were bringing in and what they had brought in and what they hadn't brought in. And now they've got 3, and Aku have beaten them. Does that mean that Aku can beat Pascoe Vale?
You're asking the question. I'm not giving an answer.
There's no answer. It's rhetorical at the end of the day. Like, are Pascoe Vale a bottom place team? Don't think so. If all logic says no. But does logic say that Thornbury had a fluke win over Pascoe Vale, or they just played better on the night? Does it show you that the bottom 5 teams can all take points off each other? A lot more questions than answers off the results of last week and this week.
Well, incomplete transparency. Did not expect the result.
No one did, mate.
So right now, be 5-1 in favour of Aku.
Looking at the lineups, I wasn't not shocked about the result. But I wouldn't be shocked the other way either. I could have seen the same result happening for Thornbury if they scored early.
5-1.
Yeah, potentially. Like they're a team. If they score and they have momentum, they are very dangerous.
Luong's been penalised here. Gave away a foul. Transylvania making the most of it, perhaps.
Yeah. Thank you. Took the words out of my mouth. Definitely made the most of it. Doesn't matter what you do. Enrico and Kevin make a career out of making the most of fouls.
As to Wood. Flicking was Transylvania. Corner for Thornbury. Came in quickly from Slingsby. Perhaps too quick. We'll try again the number 9. Lauretta. Campos slipping at the heels. Transylvania trying to get something tangible going. Lauretta. DeWood. Lauretta, DeWood trying to come together. Campos.
Not bad play. Not bad play at all.
You don't mind the idea.
No, the idea is fine. Just a little bit quick for DeWood to get there. But great movement.
Ruslan for Campos. Turning is Julio Campos.
He's been good tonight too, Campos.
Ruslan trying to wind back the years. DeWood equal to the measure. Luong.
This is
Around
better.
Lauretta.
Sorry, Adam. This is better from DeWood. He's taken a little bit more ownership in the game, not as nervous perhaps, and starting to take the game on, which is what we saw last season, which is what we wanted to see this season.
Love the way he demands the ball. Lauretta takes a stumble. Galpa. Ruslan loves the flick pass. DeWood controls the header for Lauretta. Ruslan, deja vu for him as numbers streaming left and right. Campos is one. Ruslan still has his pocket picked. And now a 2-on-1 opportunity against the keeper for Thornbury. And it's taken by the number 5. Transylvania does the job in front of goal. He remains so composed at the goal scorer. And they claw one back to Athletic.
I think they had to. You'd be really disappointed if you're a Thornbury fan if they didn't score that one.
Grigg gliding through. Campos for a quick reply. Couldn't apply the finish.
United.
Campos. Gets it back from Fernandez. Scalper. Maifatea had his post covered for Thornbury United. Athletic sounds good. I'll just say in my own defence. It sounds okay, Athletic, but we'll let it slide. I apologise. Thornbury United.
Thornbury Athletic. So it must be the secondary team they have. Sorry, Adam.
Could happen in time.
I played for an athletic team once upon a time. Melbourne Athletic.
That's what's happened there. Apologies to Thornbury United. Perhaps getting the namesake incorrect as Galpa somehow has the ball. Stay alive. Twists, turns.
Oh, that's bad.
Just copped it tonight as Tal Galpa.
Man, he puts himself in those positions and you've got to give a card there. Have to. He just kicked his ankle. But not like, just kick. I would use different language right now if I wasn't on commentary.
Oh, that's where you are, Tyler. So remember what you're doing.
I did. That's why I didn't do it.
Yeah, we're really short for staff if Tyler Lewis has the microphone.
Hey, that's harsh.
It is a bit harsh.
Ethan Rigg loves me.
Well, at least somebody does.
It's all right.
No. I'd love Tyler Lewis, of course. 5-time SFV champion,
6.
2-time Golden Glove winner. Irwin, Neely, DeWood. Had his teammate get in the way, Tyler Lewis.
Yeah, sorry, I thought that was going to be 6 for Melbourne Athletic there. Melbourne Aku there.
DeWood trying to get creative, perhaps too creative. Fernandez has the tantalising footwork. The ball comes in. And not equaling that of the amount of SFV titles Tyler Lewis has won. That, of course, 6. All with Fitzroy, I believe, Tyler.
Yeah, only 4. Like 2 of them I was the secondary keeper. So 4 of them where I was the main guy.
Galpa, snapshot at goal for Teo with the save. Loretta got it through the gates, but it goes out of play as Angelatos has his bib off and will want to come on.
Just under 5 now, Adam, to go. It's still in touching distance for Thornbury. If they can skid up there and win the ball back a few times, Wood has really improved to the expectations that we had for him in this second half.
And well, in recent weeks, it must be said, Tyler, be remiss to not point it out, the graphics in which Josh Fusco's been cooking up.
Oh, they've been really
Next
good.
level.
Yeah, they've been really good.
Not because he employs us, by any means. Genuinely.
Wait, you get paid for this?
That can be disclosed off air, but it must be said, Josh Fusco's doing a fantastic job with the graphics recently. It's something in which really elevates the sport, but it's been fantastic. It's Fernandez.
That's such a hard save to make, Adam.
And it's a good one too.
It's such a hard. He's falling backwards. He can just fling something at it to try and keep it out. Does well there for TT.
Galpa flicking for Fernandez. He's done so well, Fernandez, to get the ball across the face of goal.
Campos just didn't read that one and wasn't at the back post for him.
Irwin, a bit heavy on the touch. Marrero.
Very interesting for Francis Ma to be over, not sitting on the bench and just watching the game.
At the other end, Loretta. Calls one back for Thornbury. Game's not exactly over yet, considering the time and the score.
Nope, Thornbury are like this. They play off emotion. They've scored 2 goals in the last 3 minutes or so. This game is very much on.
And, well, you just wonder if Thornbury have it up their arsenal to play 5th man.
Don't believe they have anyone that can do it. And I don't know if they
potentially.
He knows it.
And look at that tile. They've gone the heavy press already, those in white.
They have to. It's the only way they're going to get another goal here. Doesn't come off for them that way. But
well, they're going to have to go for it. Thornbury. Marrero has time on the ball. Angelatos backtracking. Galpa, the standing challenge.
yeah, just too much time on the ball there. He couldn't make a decision on what to do.
With the stop clock, it certainly helps.
A goal a minute, mate. That's all it takes. Still, if they're 2 goals down and there's still a minute and a bit left in the game, they'll be fine.
Trin. Marrero. Lee. Trin centrally, trying to wheel around that of Irwin. Gets the ball back and draws a foul. Trin.
Yeah, they did well. They're smart foul to get. Kid Galpa there. He's standing there. What's he supposed to do? Unfortunately, it doesn't really matter. The referee blew the whistle. It's foul.
It's more like it from Tyler Lewis. Powley behind the free kick. So was Lee. Rolled for Marrero. What an opportunity that could have been.
Fernandez gets in the way. Blocks that one out because that may have been goal bound.
Marrero. Trin inside the box. Twisting, turning. Marrero's there also. It comes for Lee.
Had 2 runners there, did Trennan. Decided not to give it to either and try to do it himself. Will that be something that Thornbury look back on and go, well, wish I had made a better decision there?
Well, with the time, when it reads on the scoreboard and the score, sliding those moments potentially. Fernandez at the other end. Awaits the movement. Chips it for Irwin. Angelatos scored a brilliant goal with the ball in the air before he shot. Galpa, not around Marrero. Awaits the forward runners, couldn't release Lee. Irwin for Fernandez, he sits a couple of down. Galpa couldn't provide the finish, and Trim will keep the ball alive. Powley Fernandez wins the ball, runs out of space.
Pinched that one there and copped a little tug. Not enough for the referee to give a foul. Did want it though.
Well, Thornbury, like you mentioned, Tyler, need a goal a minute to get on level terms. Angelatos, Galpa. Next goal crucial.
As Galpa hits the deck for the fourth time tonight. Teo throws long. Finds Nguyen. Nguyen plays back. And they move forward here, Thornbury. Shot and just over the bar there from Nguyen as Grigg will look to slow this down slightly. Take some of the sting out of the game.
2 minutes left on the clock. Ruslan brought on for his experience. That's where Grigg's gone towards Nguyen. Ruslan tried to take on all comers. Marrero around to Angelatos to spot the shirt being held. Pauli had Leon for the pass.
Why did they not play advantage there?
They must back themselves, Thornbury.
I don't know why they didn't play advantage. Tring has a shot there. In a dangerous area.
Oh, Pauli from the dead ball. Nguyen nearly. Marrero inside our last 2 minutes. Thornbury ball. Slingsby enters the mix, the number 9. Can he find something damaging? Pauli. Could prove to be a real coach killer.
It reminds me of every coach killers just remind me of Spud Frawley, by the way.
As they should. Val Spud Frawley. Different code, complete legend in all walks of life. But, well, it remains the same for Pauli. Ball just rolling away from him. Gifted possession back for Aku, and they have a healthy score with just over 90 seconds left. Irwin has quite the stamina, and he earns a corner.
Yeah, smart here from Aku. They're happy to let the ball be up the other end of the court. They don't necessarily care. So if they score another one, but the more it is up there, the more dangerous it is, or the easier it is for them to be able to defend their lead.
Irwin nearly made it a complete certainty as it fires wide.
Just sailed past the post, that one. Teo will look to throw long here.
That's exactly what he's done for Taya. Slingsby nearly.
Just under his foot as well. Another one. Just
Imagine.
touches aren't there for the Thornbury boys at the moment.
They're getting half a glimpse. They need a goal within this play, assume, Tyler.
Yeah.
For any shadow of a hope. Pauli. Slingsby. Chipping forward. Pauli, great touch. Marrero has an opportunity. It's game on. Now then. Now then. Marrero with quite the emphatic finish. And we're in for a grandstand finish here in Tarrabin.
And a draw's not a bad thing for me either, Adam.
Last minute of the play. Aku had a 3-goal lead just evaporate from them.
Can we just go back to the touch from Paoli though?
Oh, it was brilliant. But look at Aku trying to hold the ball in the corner and ensure their first 3 points for the season. They have a late corner. 57 seconds left on the clock. Fernandez looked to take the time away from Thornbury. Nguyen got in there but couldn't clear.
50 seconds is a long time to hold the ball in the corner.
Irwin told to shoot. Fataya had to palm away.
The defenders split there, so forced the save out of Fataya. So the defenders blocking the shot. You would have seen it late too.
Tried to lead the clock. Araku, but they've given possession back to Thornbury. 47 seconds left, 5-4 the score. Thornbury have not been on level terms since it was scoreless.
The ball was there too, just misplayed slightly by Nguyen.
Back with Grigg, 42 seconds left. Pauli had to concede play, it's another corner.
Wanted to push in the back there, did Paoli, but
That's what Fataya's claiming.
nothing was with that much force where it was.
Irwin in the corner, trying to take the time off the clock. They've got their strongest player, if you will, Tyler. Their widest player to just use his body.
Smart, him and Roos.
I'll try it again. Irwin holding things up. Ewan gets in there.
Smart.
Gets the ball back for Thornbury. They'll try again. 32 seconds left. Fataya goes long. Out comes Fernandez. Cross for handball.
Silly, you don't need to play it so quick.
Back to Fataya. Newen. Powley. Could come down to the final kick. Marrero. Seconds valuable. Slingsby. Chipping ball. Fernandez had to head away. Angelatos now. Has Irwin on for the pass. Big slide from Newen. Takes out his own teammate. 7 seconds left on the clock.
That'll be game, mate. There's no way that Aku don't trap this ball in here now.
If it comes loose, you simply never know. Will be Aku's ball, and they might just hold on. They've got the ball on the right end of the court.
Still counting, even though they're not 5 metres away. They're asking for it from the bench.
Slingsby goes long. Powley couldn't get his shot away, although he was a long way from home. But Aku withstand the late Thornbury storm. The full-time whistle sounds. Aku with their first win of the second season at the expense of a valiant Thornbury who clawed their way back but could not equalise. The full-time score, Aku 5, Thornbury United 4. And that will conclude round 2 of SFV's second season in 2025. I've been Adam Palombi. We appreciate you joining us tonight. And until next Friday, we'll see you then.